Yat A Abetna, Shake Do Shidane, She Annalisa Rockbridge Winshia. Yes, it's day 5 of 14 days of joy. I'm excited today because it's another day to practice. And let's just begin. We're not going to talk. Laying down on our backs, let's start in Shavasana. It's always a nice place to start. So legs are extended straight out in front of you, externally rotating to the right and left as the palms rest onto the mat next to you or on the floor, Mother Earth, so that the palms are facing up. And let's just connect to our breath. I always take a couple moments to ourselves, feeling how the breath feels as it enters in through the nose, maybe seeing how the belly rises up. And then as you exhale, gently just sighing out the air. Let's do that again. Nice, smooth, gentle inhale in through the nose. Maybe you're noticing the chest rises this time. And then when you're ready, just a small, soft sigh out of the exhale. Very nice. Last time together. A smooth, gentle breath in through the nose, filling up the belly, letting it rise up. And then as you exhale, feeling how the belly gets smaller and smaller, lowering back down towards your spine. Let's begin moving this into a moving meditation. Extend your left leg out if it's not already, and drive through the heel. So as if you were pushing the wall in front of you with your heel. And on an inhale, draw the right knee into your chest for Ekapada Apanasana. Flex through the right foot. Find length through all sides of your body. So draw the shoulder heads away from the ears. Keep driving through that left heel. And then when you're ready, as you exhale, let go of the right leg. And then when you're ready on your next inhale, allow the left knee to come into the chest. This time, allowing the right heel to drive all the way out to find length through all 4 sides of your body. Breathing here, just waking up each side. And then as you exhale, let go of the left leg and extend it out to meet the right. Again, inhale, right knee comes into the chest. And then this time, as you exhale, extend your left hand out to the side, palms facing down. Inhale, find the same length that we've been making, so drive through that left heel, grow tall through the sides of the body. And then as you exhale, open that right thigh up to the right. It's not going to open up completely to the floor. There's no need to crank open your knee. Just guide it over a little bit so that it opens up gently, externally rotating through that side of the body. If you can, try to drive through that left heel so all 5 toes are pointing straight up. One more breath here. And when you're ready, as you inhale, draw that knee into the chest. And then as you exhale, extend the right leg out. Very nice. Let's do the other side. As we inhale, inviting that left knee into the chest. Taking a nice deep breath, finding the same length. And then as we exhale, right hand goes out to the right, left knee opens up out like a little door. Continuing to breathe here. Nice, smooth, gentle breath in the nose. Nice, smooth, gentle breath out through the nose, maybe activating the Ujjayi breath. Inhale, draw the knee in, the hand in. And then as you exhale, both legs come down to the center, straight out in front of you. Very nice. Continuing to build on. As you inhale, draw the right knee into the chest as the hands lift up behind you like you're a little marching. Yes. Exhale, both the feet and the hands come back down. Wonderful. Left side, inhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. Hands float behind you as you extend through that right leg. Exhale, extend the left foot out to meet the right. Both the hands come down to the mat. Inhale, drawing that right knee in as the arms float up and above your head. Finding length on the sides of the body, driving through that left heel. internally rotating from the left thigh. So all 5 of your toes are pointing straight up into the sky. Exhale, allow the hands and the feet to meet the mat. Inhale, last time on this side. Knee comes in the chest, arms float up and above the head. Maybe we notice how one thumb touches the floor before the other. That just means that side's a little bit more open. Driving through that right foot and that right heel, internally rotating that right thigh, so all 5 toes are pointing straight up. Exhale, allow the hands and the feet to come out straight in front of you. Very nice. Let's draw both of the knees in and then roll over to our side as if we were in that nice fetal position. So let's stack the shoulders and the hips that are in line with each other. If you like, your hand can be straight out and then you can use it as a pillow. And then what we're going to do is keep the knees bent, and then we're going to open up our legs like a little clam. Yep, so just as you inhale, rise this right thigh up, and then as you exhale, gently guide it back down to meet the left knee. Inhale, open up. I can tell I'm super tight on this side. I already knew that though. Exhale, let it come back down. You're doing great. If you like, this hand can come out in front of you, wherever you feel comfortable. Continue to move and staying on, instead of rocking back, staying on that left hip. You're doing fantastic. 1 or 2 more on your own, linking it to your breath so you're not just holding the breath. Wonderful. Let's switch sides. So you can either roll over to your other side, but I'm going to roll over to this side so that you can continue to see me and you don't have to look at my back side. So when you're ready, setting up nice shoulder and hip alignment. The ankles can be tucked so that they're all in line with each other. Your right hand is underneath you as a little pillow for support. Your left hand can be there on the floor or in front of you, whichever you're comfortable with. And when you're ready, let's begin. As we inhale, exhale, lower that knee. Inhale, exhale. You're doing great. Stick with it. Continue to breathe wherever you are, noticing the sensations through the left hip. Maybe it's different from the right. Moving slowly so that we're articulating these joints and muscles and we're isolating them. Breathing in through the nose, out the nose, continuing to activate the Ujjayi breath. Last time together. Very nice. So let's move it into a Malasana, which is our yogi squat. So come onto your feet, have them about wider than hip distance apart. Display the heels outwards and then squat down. Allow the hands to come into the chest. Maybe they want to stick into the sternum to activate the chest to rise up. Maybe you want to use your elbows to help open up externally through those hips. If you have a pillow or some books or a block nearby, you're also welcome to just stick that underneath you and allow the squat to be like this. Every day is different. Every day our body is different. We're just continuing to feel the way that it moves today. Breathing here, nice, smooth, gentle inhales in through the nose. Nice, smooth, gentle exhales out through the nose. Settling in just a little bit deeper. You got this. When you're ready, hands come onto the floor, and then we're going to begin to straighten out our legs. So we come into Uttanasana, our forward fold. Feet can be at hip distance apart. It's pretty early in the morning. There could be a nice, deep, generous bend in the knees so that the chest rests onto the tops of your thighs, tenting the hands next to you. And then when you're ready, begin shifting the weight forward into your toes. straightening out your legs any amount until it is comfortable to you, or until your chest begins to move away from your thighs. So if I were to straighten out right now, it'd be like right here. So I'm going to put a deep bend in my knees. As you can see, I just shifted my weight back. It's more comfortable that way. I'm going to allow the top of my head to come down towards the mat and then shift forward into my toes and then straighten out my legs until I feel that resistance. Continue to hang here in this Uttanasana forward fold. Breathing in through the nose. There should be a sound of an ocean as you exhale. 1 to 2 more breaths here in this Uttanasana forward fold. When you're ready, this time we're going to put a bend in our knees and then we're going to gently roll our body up into a standing position. So allow the legs to straighten out, the tailbone to come down, the frontal hip points start to rise, the front ribs draw in, chest rises, the gaze rises up to a drishti as the hands float forward and above. Hi, good morning, everybody. Let's make our way. Put my glasses on so I can see everybody. Good morning. So let's make our way up to the top of the mat. We're going to have the big toes touching with a sliver of space in between our heels. If you like, you can have the feet at hip distance so that this releases any tension or sensitivity in the lower back. Today I'm going to have my toes touching with the sliver of space. And then when we're ready, let's begin to move. As we inhale, float the arms forward and above, allowing the pinkies to lead up to the sky. As you exhale, fold over your thighs for Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep shifting that weight forward into the toes. As you inhale, come up halfway. Pull the shoulder heads away from the ears. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up. Open up the chest. Palms touch, look up at the thumbs. Exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Nice to see that again. Inhale, float the arms up and above, allowing the pinkies to lead. Grow tall by picking the back of the ribs up off the waist as you exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. The weight moves into the toes. As you inhale, come up halfway for a neutral long spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your feet. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. As you exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Very nice. So as we just began to move, activating our body, let's find that drishti in front of us, that point that doesn't move. Push down into the big toe, push down into the pinky toe. Find the outer edges of the heel. Maybe just setting an intention for the rest of this practice, not anticipating the moves, but being present and listening to what we have to offer and guide. As you inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Palms face each other. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, the right foot steps back, the right knee comes down towards the mat. Inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Maybe the palms touch and you look up at your thumbs. As you exhale, the hands come straight down. Pick up the right knee, and how quietly can you step that left foot back? As you exhale, both knees come down towards the mat and bend the elbows halfway for Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower all the way down onto the belly. Push down into the tops of the feet. Draw the ankles in towards each other, and then push down into your pubic bone. Draw the hands back next to the ribs and the elbows in towards each other. With your next inhale, pick the forehead and the shoulder heads away from the mat. Bhunjani Asana. As you exhale, head comes down towards the mat. Push down into the hands. Lift the knees up and the hips up for Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. This being our first down dog of the day, let's take a peek up at our hands. Make sure that they are at shoulder distance apart. always pushing down into the pointer finger and thumb, protecting the wrist. Drawing the biceps up towards the sky and the triceps down towards the mat. Looking back at our feet, making sure that they're hip distance apart. The hamstrings or the lower back is tight. Come high onto the tippy toes and put a deep bend in the knees. Lift the buttocks high into the sky and then allow the heels to display outwards. Exhale here. When you're ready, look up at your hands. This time the right foot steps up to the right hand. Left knee comes down towards the mat. Inhale, rise up. Maybe the palms touch as you look up at your thumbs. Exhale, hands frame the right foot. Pick up the left knee and step the left foot up. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. And then as you exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Very nice. Let's do that again. Inhale, floating the arms up and above your head. Exhale for Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Left foot steps back. Left knee comes down towards the mat. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch, looking up at the thumbs. Exhale, frame the right foot. Pick up the left knee. And how quietly can we pick up the right foot to step it back? We're at the top of a push-up. As you inhale, shift forward onto the toes. Exhale, lower down for Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip over the tops of the feet. Keep the knees lifted and the hips lifted. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. As you exhale, push down into your hands. Lift the hips and the spine up into the sky. Into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Continuing to breathe here. Looking up at the hands. Left foot steps up. Right knee comes down. Inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Palms touch. Look up at the thumbs. Exhale, frame out the left foot. Pick up the right knee and step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. Exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Very nice. Let's open up to the right. And then from deep within our right hip socket, let's externally rotate our entire right knee, our right thigh, knee, shin, and foot out to the right. We're gonna seal the back of the mat at a 45-degree angle and then put a deep bend into our right knee. Extend the hands out to a T so you're in Virabhadrasana 2. Let's take a peek down at this right foot. Make sure you can see your second toe, and if you can't, guide your right knee to the right so that it reaches the pinky toe. Nice, strong Tadasana leg. Stack the shoulders above the hips and then reach back with your left hand to spread across the chest and the collarbones. Very nice. When you're ready, the right forearm comes onto the thigh. Left hand sweeps past the left ear. Inhale, grow tall by tucking that right hip underneath you, maybe looking up at the corner ceiling. As you exhale, try to get the belly and the chest to move up towards the sky. Continuing to find length with every inhale. When you're ready, as you exhale, the right hand and the left hand frame the right foot. Come onto the tippy toes of the left foot. Inhale, right hand comes up into the sky for a dragonfly twist. Gaze can either be at the right hand or neutral. Wherever you are, draw that right hip back. Very nice, everybody. When you're ready, the right hand comes down. We're gonna pick up that right foot and step it back. Move it into your vinyasa or skip it all together and meet us in downward facing dog. Pushing through the pointer finger thumb to rise up for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. As you exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice, everybody.
So let's step that left foot in between our hands and seal the back of the mat at the 45-degree angle. Right at front heel, left arch alignment, right arch alignment. Cartwheel the hands up so we land in Virabhadrasana 2 and settle in. You will trust yourself that you're here. At some point, we have to stop moving, stop adjusting, and just settle into the pose and breathe. When you're ready, left forearm comes onto the left thigh, right hand sweeps past that right ear. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep that left hip underneath you as you rotate up the belly towards the sky. Inhale, find length to the sides of your waist. Maybe look up at the ceiling. Very nice, everybody. You're doing great. Don't hold your breath, but exhale here. Let's frame out that left foot with our hands. Pick up onto the right tippy toes. Inhale. Left hand goes up into the sky for a dragonfly twist. Hi, everybody. So with the right hand that's on the mat, you're going to externally rotate by trying to turn your hand out to the right without actually doing it. And then we're all going to pull that hip back. It has a tendency to want to pop out. Very nice. So let's frame out that left foot. Pick up that left foot and step it back as quietly as we can. Shift forward. Move it through your vinyasa or skip it altogether, leading us in downward facing dog. It is always your choice. How much energy are you showing up with today on the mat? In this down dog, just recognizing if your inhales or exhales have shortened or if your mind is wandering. Continue to breathe in through the nose, keeping the lips sealed, exhaling through the nose. When you're ready, we're going to step the right foot up and then the left foot up. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up. And as you exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Very nice, everybody. So let's make our way into Warrior One. So we're going to step our left foot back, seal the back of the mat at a 45-degree angle. If you need to, walk this foot over one heel and one toe. Deep bend in that right knee so it stacks directly above the right hip. Draw the right hip back and guide the left hip forward. As you inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Maybe they touch as you look up at your thumbs. As you exhale, the hands come down, left foot steps up, inhale, come up halfway. As you exhale, the right foot steps back, sealing it at a 45-degree angle. Let's pull that left hip back before we rise up into our Warrior One. Draw the lower belly in and up and the front ribs in towards the back. You're doing great. Exhale, hands come straight down the center. Step the right foot up. Inhale, come up halfway for a long spine. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back. You're in downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift that left foot straight up behind you for three-legged dog. You should feel this all through the inside of your left thigh. Exhale, leg comes down, stepping the right foot in the middle of your mat, not into the middle, but in the middle of your feet, the back. And then as you exhale, lift up through that left leg behind you. Keep the hips even with the mat so you're not opening up and just dumping into one side of your body. Push down evenly into your hands. One more breath here. Step the left foot up, step the right foot up. Inhale, come up halfway for a long spine. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. Exhale, hands come straight down the center. Samasthiti. Very nice. So let's make our way down to the mat. And let's come into a child's pose, which is Balasana. So our hips can sink down onto our heels, and then our chest is going to rest onto the top of our thighs. Hands can be behind you, either holding onto the feet, or you can make an active child's pose by extending your hands straight out in front of you, keeping the elbows lifted and pushing down into your hands. but just taking your rest here. When you're ready, moving up. And we're going to come back into this Malasana, which was our squat that we started off in the beginning of our practice with. Maybe noticing a difference here, how we've externally rotated through Vira 1, Prasarita Parsvakonasana, Vira 2, all of those externally rotations, even at the beginning when we opened up our thigh in Ekapada Apanasana. So just noticing now, maybe if you press your thumbs into your chest, activating it up, maybe using your knees as gentle guides to externally rotate those thighs continually. When you're ready, let's allow our buttocks to completely sit down onto the mat. And then come into a Sukhasana position. So we're going to take the right foot and stick it in front of the left shin so that we're in a cross-legged position. As you root down into the sit bones, as you inhale, draw the hands up and above your head. Exhale, fold over your thighs, any amount. Use your hands on the floor to keep drawing your hips back, and then maybe allow the head to just drop down just a little bit. Continuing to breathe here. Noticing any sensations in your body that are different from today. Yesterday was a day of rest. What does it feel like to move your body today? Walking the hands back. And then this time, we're going to stick the left foot in front of the right. So we're going to cross the interlacing of our legs. Again, inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Yeah. Grow tall through the sides of the waist by picking the back of the ribs up. Very nice, everybody. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Maybe noticing how one side is definitely more open than the other. Every day our body is different. How is yours feeling today? As you deep breathe in through the nose, can you expand the ribs on your back? And as you exhale, can you sink just a little bit deeper, releasing into Mother Earth a little bit more? You're doing great, everybody. Continue to breathe here. And then when you're ready, we're going to begin to walk our hands back. Very nice. And we're going to rest onto our backs. We're going to come into our final pose of the day, Shavasana. Just the way that we started our practice, we're going to end our practice. So extending the leg straight out in front of you, letting the right leg open up towards the right, the left leg open up towards the left, and then our hands to rest onto Mother Earth, palms facing up. If you have the room around you, take it. Taking a nice, smooth, deep breath in through the nose. Maybe realizing how the chest is already rising. And then let's take a cleansing breath by opening your mouth and sighing it all out. Very nice. Let's do that again. Inhale in through the nose. And then just gently sigh out whatever it is you're holding on to. Continuing to surrender down into Mother Earth. Continuing to let Mother Earth support you as she has done every day that you've walked upon her. We've moved enough today in our practice. Enjoy these moments of rest and breathe. Nice, smooth, gentle breaths in through the nose as the belly rises up. Nice, smooth, gentle exhales out through the mouth. Coming back to our normal breath.
Inhale, let the belly get up and rise. Exhale, the belly gets smaller and smaller as it drops down towards the spine. Inhaling as the belly rises up towards the sky, nice and big, smooth and gentle. Exhale, letting it go, continuing to surrender, letting the belly get smaller and smaller. As we lay here and rest, just like every other day, just like every workout, every practice, the hardest part is going to be showing up, and that you've already done that. Everything else was a bonus. All that matters is that you showed up onto the mat today. What are you going to leave here on the mat today? What are you going to take with you? Knowing that you showed up and did the best that you could today. One more breath in together as we inhale. Exhaling, letting it all go. Rolling over to your favorite side. And then resting again for just a moment. This nice fetal position. Maybe letting the hand get heavy as it rests down onto the mat. We've been here before, just like we were at the beginning of the practice. When you're ready, push down into Mother Earth, saying goodbye, and then rise up to greet Father Sky. Coming into that nice cross-legged position that we've been in before. Allowing the gaze to gently drop down towards the mat. The hands can be on the knees, resting gently to send out the love around you. The highest light in me sees and honors the highest light in all of you. Ahyahe. We've made it, day 5. I know that it's hard. I know it is. Everything is hard. Finding time, taking time to ourselves, finding the moments to be alone through ourselves. I was reading the other day and somebody asked me if it was okay to close their door during a practice. It's your practice. You can do whatever you want. Even in this, when I guide, these are all just offerings that I do. And even if you just show up, making the grooves deeper on your mat by just laying here and resting for the time and just taking all the inhales and exhales that I offer, you will benefit from the practice. The physical part of this asana is just another way for us to exhaust our body so our mind can rest. We don't have to constantly be surviving, thinking about the next email, Tomorrow's Monday. The week's going to start again, just like it has every other week. So taking these small little fragments of times to yourself is not selfish. Taking this moment to yourself to breathe is helpful to you and to everybody around you. Learning to breathe into the belly to expand it, and then teaching your kids how to do that. I've heard as a woman, when we learn something, anything, we go out and we teach 10 people. Maybe it's because we're mothers and we teach our kids. Maybe it's because we like to talk to other women and share what we've learned. Whatever it may be, I invite you to share all of these techniques that we've done today with your family, your friends, and your kids. The power of your breath is one of our strongest coping mechanisms. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. I'm extremely excited that you're still showing up and that you're doing the best that you can. And that's all that matters. Have a fantastic day. Drink lots of water. Haga'one. Sets in of some far-fetched tragedy. Whoa, and I'm awake, yet twice.